In this video, I'll be talking about the concept of a for each loop in C++. So you know that a for each loop is used to iterate through an array. So let's build an array for us to do that. Let's say we have string. Let's call this array fruits. Okay. Let's call this fruits. Say it's equal to what fruits are you going to put in here? So we'll let the compiler infer the size here. You're going to say you have an apple. You have an apple, you have an orange. Okay, after we have an orange, we have, let's say, a guava. After you have a guava, let's say we also have another fruit called cacao, right? This one here. So now, for us to be able to use this one, we need the for each loop to iterate through these items. So in that regard, the for each loop is going to look like this in C++. So you'll say for conditional brackets, and also you're going to put your code curly brackets. Then since you're expecting a string, okay, each of these are strings in the array. So we're expecting a string here. So we're going to say each of these is going to be put in a variable called fruit. And then the array is called what? The array is called fruits. Okay, so now I want to print to the screen or to the console. So we'll say cout fruit. Okay, then we'll say end line like this. So now if we compare our computer program, we're going to have apple, orange, guava, and cacao. So this is how a for each loop works. It iterates through the elements of what? The elements of an array. So it's not just printing out that you can do. You can do a lot of things inside here. You can even check if you found an apple. Like let's say you want to check if you find apple, you want to print something special. Say if fruit is equal to, it's going to be equal to apple. Then you tell the if statement to say found the best fruit in the world. Okay, so now print and say found the best fruit in the world. Okay, save and run that. If you run this, so apple, then apples, when it says found the best fruit in the world, then it prints the other what? It prints the other elements in the array. So the reason why I have a string here is because each of these items here will be what? Will be a string. So let's try to use an array with numbers. So if we make an array and say it and we call it numbers like this, and then let's say the numbers that we put here, we say 1, 2, 3, 4, then we also have a 5 like this. So now if we say we use a for each statement, is going to run like that. Okay, we'll run it like that. Then we're going to say we're expecting an integer. Since each member of this array is an integer int, then we're going to save them a variable of n. Then these are coming from a collection code numbers like this. So after collection code numbers, we're going to say print each of them to the screen and say n, then say end line after you do that. So now if you run our computer program, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so this is how we use a for each loop in C++.